The prophet Isaiah is writing this little passage during the time when the Assyrians have taken the Israelites into exile. They have, in some ways, damaged that kingdom, and now they're going through this soul searching. Exile is a time of disturbance, but this disturbance is meant or given to us by God to make us find Him, to find what are we doing wrong and what do we need to do. And so the Lord sends this message to the Israelites in exile. If only you had been alert to my commandments, your happiness would be like a river. They were living in the land of Israel, but they were not keeping the law of God. And so they were destroyed. And so Lord addresses this appeal to them, to their hearts. I'm right here. This is the law and it is good for you. So too for us. The theme of this retreat is Catholics in exile. We are living in exile. It is disturbing to live in secular society, but to also follow the Lord. We don't live in Christendom anymore. We live in a world, a secular world, that is actively trying to undermine faith. So what are we to do? One response might be to follow the tune of the world around us. We played the pipes for you. Are you going to dance? One temptation will be to follow what the world does around us, to dance the tune of secular society. Or, as our first reading indicates, are you going to plant yourselves beside the flowing water that is Jesus Christ? That is His law. That is His church. We've been talking about why we are Catholic this morning, the reasons for our hope, radical community. And that, as we found out, is based on the flowing water, the living water, that is Jesus Christ. And that means we have to live differently to the world around us. We can't live in the same way. And that might mean inconveniences and sacrifices. Our saint today, St. Lucy, provides an example of that radical living. She was persecuted, martyred during the time of the Emperor Diocletian in the year 303. And at that time, Christians were asked to give up on their sacrifices, to give up on the Mass, to give up on their practices, to give up on their community, and to sacrifice to the Roman gods. To just do this little practice and you'll be okay, you'll survive. Are we going to sing the tune of secular society? Or are we going to plant ourselves beside the flowing and living water that is Jesus?